Now on CoastTV News.
Energy bill spike.
It was like double.
Delaware lawmakers demand answers as utility costs skyrocket.
Rental rules tighten, a minimum stay for short-term rentals, what it means for property owners and visitors.
Game day cuts.
It's been pretty popular.
A local barbershop helping Eagles fans on Delmarva show their pride.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Sticker shock, the rising cost of energy on Delmarva. Good evening. I'm Christina D. Robertus.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with big electric bills along the coast.
It does seem like everything costs some more these days, and that includes utility bills. Customers with Delmarva Power say they're being charged double what they're used to. As CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken shows us, some people say they just weren't expecting this.
Debbie Smith says she's never gotten an electric bill this high.
I had allocated so much for my electric, and then when I started getting the bill in the summertime, it was like doubled. And we're retired, and it's hard. It's just hard.
And she's not the only one feeling this way. People online have echoed that sentiment, even questioning a delivery fee. But Delmarva Power says there are no new charges. They just started listing a more complete breakdown to show transparency. But bills are up, and Zach Chazar with Delmarva Power says it's the weather.
Kind of that perfect storm, with these unseasonably cold temperatures and increased usage. For just December alone, for our Delaware customers, we saw about a 40% increase in usage as compared to November.
Delmarva Power says they do not have the authority to implement their own charges to customers. That's regulated by the Delaware Public Service Commission. CoastTV reached out to them for comment, but they were unavailable. For now, people across the county are stuck managing higher costs and waiting for more clarity. In Milton, Emma Aiken, CoastTV News.
Now, a group of Delaware lawmakers are also calling for an explanation about the sharp increase in energy bills. In a letter, lawmakers acknowledged the recent cold temperatures, but the legislators argued that the price spikes appear to go beyond seasonal weather fluctuations, and they want a further investigation into potential causes.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what should the Public Service Commission do now?
Let's take a look at the updated results from the last news hour. If you take a look at your screen, you can see most people still saying freeze rate hikes, and 14% say increase oversight, a few with improved transparency and hold some hearings about this.
And those numbers were changing right as we showed you the results. You can go vote right now. Clearly some people are at coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We'll show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.
According to the Georgetown Police Department, ICE agents conducted a fugitive apprehension operation Tuesday in Georgetown, and police say they were notified of the operation by ICE, but were not involved and did not receive any requests for assistance. The number of detainees remains unclear. Police say they are unable to provide specific details related to this federal investigation. The Georgetown Police Department also saying, quote, "We want to emphasize that the safety and security of our residents and visitors remain our top priority," unquote. And for some more information on this situation, be sure to check out coasttv.com.
If you plan to vacation in Ocean City, you might have to book your stay for a minimum of 5 days. This week, the Ocean City Council approved the first reading of an ordinance that adds a minimum length of stay for short-term rentals in residential areas and mobile homes. One realtor gathered over 200 signatures for a petition opposing the new rule, but that didn't stop the council from pushing it forward.
Guests now come 3.41 days, and that's the national average. So saying 5 days, we're cutting out half of people's rental income in the summer. We have a very short window for people to make enough money to pay their bills.
The minimum length of stay proposal did pass its first reading on Monday, so it'll now be going to its second and final reading during the next council meeting.
And on top of the new rental changes, there's another interesting development out of these rental rules in Ocean City. If you have a property you would like to rent out this year, you're going to have to wait because Monday night, in a separate emergency ordinance, Town Council also approved an 11-month moratorium on new short-term rental licenses in the single-family residential and mobile home residential districts, something the Ocean City mayor says was needed after the recent regulation changes.
That's so we can take a pause so that we can really further evaluate, the number of rentals, exactly what the impact is on those areas, and if we really want to see more rentals, in the R1 and MH areas.
Property owners with an existing rental license may apply for a renewal and a supplementary short-term rental license for the 2025 license year.
We have an update on a story you saw on CoastTV News last week. According to Milton Councilman Scotty Elder, last night, February 3rd, at Town Council's meeting, they decided to allow temporary parking on Atlantic Street, but they request that people do not permanently park there. If the problem continues, it's going to be revisited and taken up again.
Well, we have been talking about flooding in Dewey Beach for quite some time. The rising sea level and rain have been known to cause issues for people who live in the coastal town. Well, right now, Dewey's Planning and Zoning Commission is holding a public hearing to decide whether or not people who live in town can raise their homes using freeboards to stay safe from floods. And Coast TV News reporter Brendan Conroy joins us live from Dewey Beach. Brendan, you're on one of those roads that floods easily.
Christina, check this out. I'm here on Reed Avenue, and if you follow me right this way, we can't show you the water. It's a little too dark for that. But right here is where the sea level actually is, and if it weren't for some rocks and some barriers over there, this whole road would be water. It's pretty low as it is, and that's what's making people concerned and making people who live on this street in Dewey question if they need to raise their houses or not. When we spoke with one person who does live on Reed Avenue, he says it's something he's been thinking about for a long time.
Certainly we've considered it over the years, and some people are doing it. When the tide is up above 1.5 feet, this land doesn't drain. So if you have flood or rain, heavy rain here, we'll have a foot of water out here in half an hour.
When I spoke with Phil earlier, he told me that if he had done the project 13 years ago, it would have been about $12,000. Now that same project would cost about $140,000. So if you live in Dewey and you're trying to raise your house, be ready to pick your pockets a little bit because it might cost you. Live in Dewey, Brendan Conroy, Coast TV News.
DelDOT crews will be brining roads today and tomorrow as snow, sleet, and freezing rain are on their way to Sussex County Wednesday into Thursday. DelDOT urging drivers to give the crews on the road plenty of space as they work for your safety. And with that in mind, we're taking a live look into Ocean City. We need to check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams. Paul, how concerned should people be about that weather?
It looks like road conditions are going to kind of steadily deteriorate. I mean, for example, in the morning time for tomorrow morning, we're not so much worried about the precipitation, but we will see some low clouds and fog with poor visibility possible there. And then the low temps will begin to deflate the tires. So it's going to be tricky in that sense. However, we are going to be mindful that we're watching out for a chance of precipitation that could freeze over throughout the rest of the day, mainly Wednesday night going into Thursday. So you see, we're going to drop into the 30s tonight with mostly clear skies. But we do have a weather advisory that kicks in for us really late Wednesday night, but really early Thursday morning. And the latest model run is leaning more to after midnight. So we're watching out for that, particularly north of, Milford and north of Milford up towards Chestnut Knoll. But we're in the same general vicinity of the concern for wintry weather, but it's really covering most of the Northeast. We're just on the bottom edge of this thing, just out of a range of a direct hit. Now, we're going to take a look at some of our forecasting models as they're updating as we speak right now. So it delineates between what kind of precipitation we anticipate. We'll have that in a moment. Till then, back to you, Charlie.
Thank you, Paul. Pushing back on offshore wind has become the bread and butter of Maryland's coastal communities, and Worcester leaders reopened the playbook on Tuesday. County commissioners are sending this letter to Maryland's Public Service Commission. It's in response to the state's recent decision to allow U.S. Wind to expand its project. The PSC chair defended the decision, saying it will advance a project beneficial to the state. Worcester County leaders disagree, and even with President Trump in office, who's been a vocal critic of wind energy, officials want to make sure their views on offshore wind are heard loud and clear.
He's only there for 4 years. Who's next? I mean, if we get somebody else that's green energy minded, then it could be back again in 4 years and we'd be fighting the fight over. We need to do away with it completely right now, so it goes away from Worcester County and Maryland's coast forever.
Maryland Governor Wes Moore declined to comment regarding the state's decision.
A new case of bird flu has now been reported at a poultry farm in Worcester County. Maryland's Department of Agriculture says a presumptive positive case has been detected at a commercial broiler farm. MDA still awaiting final confirmation from the National Veterinary Services Lab. This is the 9th commercial property across 5 Delmarva counties with a positive case of bird flu. And we are just getting started here at 6.
The Humane Animal Partners Great American Rescue Bowl adoption event, it started. Details on how to get a deal.
And we have some cold rain coming our way, and it could freeze on us if it sticks around at the right time. More on that timing coming up.
But first, game day fade. One local barber is carving team spirit straight into a haircut. We'll be back in just 60 seconds.
Furnitureland's President's Day sale is going on now. Save up to 25% off personalized looks store-wide or get 0% APR for 60 months. Furnitureland, in style, in stock, in your home today.
Coastal Comfort knows there's no place like home. It's where we can be totally comfortable. Totally comfortable being ourselves, making a mess, making improvements, making strides, making memories with those we love. Totally. Big or small, at the beach, or on the farm, all along the Eastern Shore. It's home, and Coastal Comfort is always here to keep you totally comfortable.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware.
Carrier, turn to the experts.
Furnitureland's President's Day sale is going on now. Save up to 25% off personalized looks store-wide or get 0% APR for 60 months. Furnitureland, in style, in stock, in your home today.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Take a look at this. The Philadelphia Eagles logo turned into a fresh haircut. Super Bowl 59 is 5 days away, and both teams have made it to New Orleans.
Some real talent there, but they're not the only ones getting ready for game day. CoastTV News reporter Zakiya Jennings is in the newsroom. Zakiya, it seems we have some Eagles super fans here on the coast.
Charlie, first of all, I'm devastated that the Ravens are not in the Super Bowl, okay? But please do not be fooled by the colors I have on today. I'm definitely rooting for the Eagles, and so are the barbers at Millville Barbershop. So much so that they're showing their support through their craft. Victor Hernandez at Millville Barbershop is preparing to do a haircut, but not just any haircut. He's going to cut the Philadelphia Eagles logo onto the side of Jennifer's head. Hernandez is doing this just by looking at a photo on his phone.
Well, I've always drawn. My grandma, she was a seamstress, drawing dresses and doing stuff like that. And I've always admired that art life and just seeing things and replicating them. And then when you're done, it's like, wow, I did that. You know what I'm saying?
In his chair is Jennifer Yates, who is also a barber at Millville Barbershop. Since her team didn't make it to the Super Bowl, she's now a part-time Eagles fan. Yates says sports became more important to her after moving to Delaware.
It was when I moved to Delaware because I'm from California, so it's a big thing in here in Delaware.
Millville Barbershop owner Paul Cusimano came up with the idea to provide these haircuts in 2017.
They've been in the Super Bowl quite a bit in the last few years, so it's been pretty popular and cool to see with all the local Eagles fans. They definitely like it.
And while the Eagles may not be everyone's favorite team here, everyone is definitely on the same page with Super Bowl 59.
We got to beat the Chiefs. Let's go Eagles.
Anybody that can beat the Chiefs, I'll be rooting for, so go Birds.
With just days left to go until the Super Bowl, fans across Delmarva can show their support for the Eagles right here at Millville Barbershop. Eagles fans looking to get this cut before the Eagles beat the Chiefs can get it done for $30 at Millville Barbershop. Back to you.
I was waiting for you to get your hair cut. I'm a little disappointed. I'll be back with your forecast in a minute. I thought she was going to get an eagle in her head, you know?
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
Take your career to the next level with a company that truly cares about their employees. Family owned and operated for over 50 years, Brazier's Pest Control is looking to add full-time service technicians and clerical staff to join their team. Why Brazier's? Competitive pay, weekends and nights off, no holidays and full benefits package. Plus, each technician gets their own fully equipped vehicle. Brazier's Pest Control is committed to providing a healthy work environment, ongoing training, and quality service. If you have what it takes to join Brazier's team, call and set up your interview today.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
At Delaware Electric Cooperative, keeping the lights on is a team effort, and our team broke a reliability record in 2024. Members experienced a nearly 20% drop in outages, and our crews have never restored power faster. Our success is a result of dedicated engineers, careful planning, tree trimming, and the use of advanced technology that can self-heal power lines and equipment. And not only has Co-op power never been more reliable, it's also the most affordable in the state of Delaware.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
We're gonna need to replace your whole system to fix this.
That's a little extreme.
That won't be necessary. We just need to change a few parts.
At Paradise Plumbing, we never push for unnecessary repairs, just simple solutions. We're locally owned and operated with over 20 years in business. Whether you're in need of repairs or installation, we offer a wide range of services for your home or business to get your water running smoothly.
When plumbing problems arise,
find peace with Paradise.
Treat your Valentine to a new tub or shower from Coastal Bath, the #1 Bath Planet dealer in the Northeast region. Backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal 2-year money-back guarantee. Take advantage of Coastal Bath's sweet savings. Right now, receive a free shower door plus no interest, no payments until 2026.
How do I like the new bath? I love it. My wife loves it. I highly recommend Coastal Bath. They do an awesome job.
Local and family owned. Call Coastal Bath today.
We have rain that's on the way, and if the timing is correct, we could get a mix of a little sleet in there mixed with that rain, making for a really messy Wednesday night, but especially Thursday morning. Our Hershey's exterior camera in Ocean City, we're in the 40s now, will drop to 39 as early as 9 o'clock, down to 37 by 10 o'clock, mostly clear skies. Temps drop tonight, tumbling into the 30s. Then we have a yellow alert day. I said Wednesday, I'm changing it to Thursday because I'm thinking most of it's going to happen early Thursday after midnight, And wintry mix may make the roads a bit slick. Then we're on a roller coaster ride with the temperatures following that. We're in the 40s right now, 44 in Rehoboth, 45 Bethany Beach, 46 right now, Ocean City. Winter weather advisory is in effect for Kent and Newcastle, not necessarily for us right here in Sussex. We're just outside of that zone where we're expecting the wintry weather to kick in. Then the latest model run got me to thinking. We're seeing Wednesday, perhaps one model is indicating we may get a couple of sprinkles in here. This is my high rapid refresh and high resolution model. But then we see an outbreak of heavy downpours for Thursday morning. So we are still calling for a yellow alert day. And when we say yellow alert day, we're talking about up to an inch of rain or possible snow, no more than that. And winds maybe gusting up to 40 miles per hour, but no more than that. So that's why we have to go with a yellow instead of a red. See, the winds are pushing out of the north initially for where we are right now. But as we go into Wednesday, Thursday, we really don't see it kick really into Thursday morning. And it's about 32 miles per hour to 30 to 32 is going to be the apex of the amount of force we're expecting with the winds. Even on Sunday, it's out of the southwest, but the most we're expecting, according to our models, about 37 mile per hour winds. That chance of rain concentrated on Thursday. That's why we shifted the day. And then Saturday and Sunday, 69, and then a 46% chance of precipitation. This is a different model. We want to have two perspectives because it's really a tricky storm. Wednesday, we're cloudy. Then about 11 o'clock, this model is indicating a hint of frozen precipitation, and then it's gone so quickly. Here comes the green right behind it, giving us widespread, good old-fashioned regular rain. We're looking at the same situation for the most southern portion of our viewing area. Chincoteague briefly, and then it's followed up by a whole lot of green following that. So with that being the case for us, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. So our yellow alert day has been shifted to Thursday.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
University of Delaware is gearing up for its first season FBS football this fall, and the Hens will be doing it with another Delmarva standout. Cape offensive lineman Bodie Frederick recently committed to UD. The first-team All-State tackle is also a talented long snapper and played defensive end for the Vikings, the same position his father Mike Frederick starred at for the University of Virginia before going on to play in the NFL. Frederick and the Hens open the season on August 28th against Coach Deshaun Jackson and Delaware State. Elsewhere tonight, Y-High just tipped off against Stephen Decatur in our game of the night on DSN. The Tribe are 10-4 in the season, while the Seahawks are 12-1 and atop the Bayside South. This is the first of two meetings between these teams in 4 days. Y-High and Decatur will also play in Berlin this Saturday. And over on DSN Plus, Mardella and Pocomoke just got rolling in Worcester County. The Warriors are trying to avenge last week's 62-57 loss to the Green and Gold. That game can be found on DSN Plus, along with ECHS and Lake Forest basketball. We'll have highlights tonight at 10:30 on DSN.
Shower your home with love with a new bath from Baths by Spicer Brothers. Our factory-trained experts can transform your space into one you'll love in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee, you can have peace of mind knowing your new bath or shower will last a lifetime. Right now, get 50% off installation, plus take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026.
Call to schedule your free in-home consultation. Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
At Cabinet Discounters, we're turning your remodeling dreams into reality. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen, revamping your bathroom, or adding storage solutions to other spaces, we've got you covered. With over 40 years of trusted expertise, we're proud to bring our commitment to quality and service to Frankfort, Delaware. Explore top quality cabinets, elegant countertops, and expert design services at our showroom. And let us help bring your vision to life.
Cabinet Discounters. Great quality, great price.
Huge savings are happening now at Johnny Janosic's President's Sale. Find amazing doorbuster deals store-wide. Like this beautiful 4-piece sectional, doorbuster price just $1899.95. This power reclining sofa or power reclining love seat, doorbuster price of just $1799.95. Or a contemporary sofa, doorbuster price only $899.95. Plus, get 0% APR financing till 2028. Don't miss the President's Sale. Going on now at Johnny Janosic.
My patients mean the world to me. It's why I come to work every day.
When a patient gives me a hug or says, I can't believe you were able to do this for me.
Getting somebody out of pain.
Seeing a patient be able to smile when they haven't for years.
Somebody that's afraid and then they're not afraid anymore.
I love making a difference in other people's lives for the better.
I think that's a really amazing thing that you can do for somebody else.
I'm thankful that I get to do it.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
At Patio Systems, integrity is the pillar of our craft, creating outdoor havens that stand the test of time. Expand your outdoor season with the shore's best selection of screens and glass enclosures, pergolas, retractable awnings, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems. Visit our new showroom located on Coastal Highway and experience our products firsthand, or schedule a free consultation with our friendly staff. Be on the lookout for our sales now through March 1st at Patio Systems, locally owned and operated since 2001.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
The Humane Animal Partners has an adoption event starting today, February 4th. It goes through February 9th. It's called the Humane Animal Partners Great American Rescue Bowl Adoption Event. This is going to run at their adoption centers in Wilmington, Stanton, and Rehoboth Beach. They're offering a $50 discount on all adoptions, including puppies and kittens, but only if you wear an NFL jersey when you're adopting.
All right, well, let's take a look at our dry tech camera. Ocean City, 46 degrees, and we anticipate dropping down to 39 as early as 9 o'clock under mostly clear skies. Winter weather advisory is in effect for Kent and Newcastle, not necessarily Sussex, but we're in the general vicinity, so we're watching out for that. Umbrella winner, Vince Barr of Ocean View. Congratulations. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by Brockstedt, Mandalis, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Thank you again, Paul, and thanks to you for joining us for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.